Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for silent treatment. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play the song the easiest, we need a capo on the first fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description below, so feel free to check that out. However, let's delve in with the start of the song, which is the first verse, and we're going to play a C major chord, which is a 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We won't play the low E string for that. And in terms of strumming, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's get through the other two chords that we need. E minor is one of them, open E, 2-2 on the A and D, 0 on the remaining. And finally, D major, open D, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. We won't play E and A for this chord. Now, what we're going to do is palm mute the opening part of the song, the first verse. And if you're not too sure what that means, it's just taking this part of your hand, resting just slightly on the strings here, and you get a partially muted sound. And what we can do, focus on the higher strings, as in higher up strings. We're going to play that 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, for each chord. But D gets 2 lots of it. So 8 C's, 8 E minors, and then technically 16 D's. But what you might have also noticed is that I was stressing some of those. I was pushing them a little bit louder. Very commonly use that tactic of stressing the first, the fourth, and the seventh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So try and get used to that for the first verse. Now, after you've played around that set of chords twice, you get to the pre-chorus where things change and we've got some new chords. So it's worth mentioning, if you'd like the chord chart for this song, which has the full structure and all of the chords within that structure, as well as another set of sheets with the chords and lyrics matched up. Let's say you're singing or playing along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get everything wrought out professionally by myself, and you get well over 700 songs of all the latest releases spread out over the past few years. So feel free to check that out. But let's dig in with the pre-chorus first. And the first chord that we have for the pre-chorus is an A minor. A minor is an open A string, 2-2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We won't play the low E string for that one. And after a bar of A minor, we get this chord, which in reference to the capo is a B minor. Technically, without the capo, it would be C minor, but keeping it all in reference, we need fret 2 up from the capo, 4, 4, 3, and 2. So it's A minor to B minor. Then we have C major. And then we sustain D major before it leads into the chorus. So when we get to the chorus, we start playing some chords of C, G, D, and E minor. They repeat. So C to G, D to E minor. And those two lot of chords will get you through the full chorus. We then start to get a load of repetition. Looking over to the notes, which is what's available on Patreon, there is a second verse where we go back to palm muting the chords, but there's a small difference. It's the same chords as the chorus, C to G, D to E minor, but yes, palm muting. So it's kind of mixing the verse and the chorus together. Play around those chords twice for the second verse. We then have the pre-chorus, literally the same as the first pre-chorus, and we also have a second chorus where it's almost the same. There is a very small difference. You'll notice it straight away. It's just vocals. There's no instrumentations, no guitar, no drums, no nothing, and that's the 2 bars at the start of the chorus. So where you would normally play C and G, chill out, put your feet up, have a Kit Kat, 2 bars of nothing, and then it goes into the D and E minor. Then you play through a second time, as normal, C and G, D and E minor. We then get to a bridge, and the bridge is just the pre-chorus. A minor, B minor, C, D. However, for the bridge, you'll play through those chords twice. We then get near to the end of the song. There is a chorus, and the only real difference with this chorus compared to the other ones is that we sustain the chords on the first time round, which you'll remember is just holding the chords. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then the second time, start strumming like you normally would. We're almost at the end now. There is a small outro where it is literally just the chorus chords again. C to G, D to E minor. And if you play those chords twice, you get yourself to the end of the song. So there we go, that's everything you need to get through this song. Pretty straightforward. And yes, remember, if you need a capo, links are in the description for that, as well as the link to everything over on Patreon. I also want to say a quick thanks to the people floating by on the screen. Those folks are my active patrons, so the moment this video goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.